Peace and prosperity be unto all who's watching. It's your girl, it's Mayola, right? And I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about how you can improve your life with becoming your greatest version by not limiting yourself and rising above your comfort zones, and how to take the appropriate measures to get where you want to be from where you are. First steps is discipline, and discipline comes in many forms, and it just basically discipline just requires you to take away or go without a certain whatever it is that you're trying to do. It's just you just gotta discipline yourself to go without certain things or to not do something anymore. So like if you're someone who need to stop eating fast food so much and actually buy groceries, you would need to just cut off all your spending at fast food and come up with like a legit amount of money that you would spend, a fixed amount that you would spend every month on groceries, and that way you get taxed one time and it's not a lot of money coming out of your pockets. That way you're not going out to eat all the time, or you're not going to the grocery store every day buying groceries. So get to the place in your life where you got fixed amounts on all the things that you're doing. Whether it's your car, you got a fixed amount on what you pay on your car, you got a fixed amount on what you pay on your insurance. You got to get to the point where you got these fixed amounts, and you know that hey, well this need to be paid, and it's always this, and I got to put this back. And same with savings. Like if you want to put a certain amount of money back and you can only put back so much, have a calculated number amount that you need to put back every day so that you can achieve such a goal. Even though you can't put a whole wad of money back each time, you could put a little bit of time back and still get the same results, whether you put the whole amount in the beginning or you just put it in there little bit by little. Sometimes you got to take small steps to make a powerful change, Never despise small beginnings. Never despise small beginnings, because we all have to start small, and we all got to work our way up. So it's all about having a gratitude attitude and having positive thoughts, because thoughts become things and things become manifestations, and what a man thinketh, so he shall become. So the influence of your life, you got to make sure you keep the right kind of people around you, the right kind of influence, because they become the influence your life. Like they influence you. So whatever they're doing, you become like them and subconsciously do things that they do. And that may or may not be detrimental to your life, but you got to be careful who you allow to influence and invade your space, because you need to get rid of toxic people. Because where you're headed, if you're on a successful path of entrepreneurship, you can't take toxic people who don't want to rise above who they are to be greater. You got to take selfless people who don't mind stepping up, people who don't mind being held accountable, people who don't mind doing the work. You got to take people who are willing and focused on the things that they want. So self-discipline is just, putting yourself in a position of cutting back on something, or, molding yourself to do something every day, like a ritual or a routine, like a thing you do every day. Is an everyday thing. Foundation is really important as far as identity, as far as passion, as far as what you want to do, as far as knowing who you are, being rooted in who you are, because foundation is nothing without the root. It's kind of like a plant. Trees and plants, if they're not rooted, they don't grow. Like you can put a seed in the ground, no matter what. If the roots don't come out the seed and place itself into the ground, and it won't grow, because the seed is rooted into the ground. Even though it's just laid in there, it eventually become rooted and become one with the ground, and then it rise above the surface and become whatever it is, a flower, a tree, it doesn't matter. It become rooted in the ground. Even if it just laid in there, it become a part of the earth. And what become a part of the earth, come up from the earth, and it rises, it blooms, it transforms, and it transcends. So, like I was saying, you got to be strong in who you are and your identity and what you want. And a lot of people don't know what they want. A lot of people don't know who they are. And it's not good to live out a contradictory to who you are. You got to be strong in who you are, what you believe, what you know, and what you say. And you got to love yourself. You got to know. You got to love yourself. Like, I don't care what you do in life. You definitely need to have some self-respect, self-love, self-care. You got to know you're worthy of the things you want. You got to know your self-worth. Because your self-worth is your net worth. You know, the value obtained through the self-worth within can gravitate towards you and can be the net worth of your life. What you feel about you is the attraction of who you inspire and who you help along the way. So your self-esteem and encouragement can change so many people's lives, but it all depends on you. It all depends on you. And I think it's really important as young people that we find focus, because focus is the next thing. So we got self-discipline, you got foundation and being rooted in the ground, and now you got focus. Being focused on one particular thing and learning how to master them at a good time in your life. It's hard to be focused. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, because I'm someone who's really passionate about learning, and I'm like, here, I just need to be doing this, and I just want to be here and there. Like, I'm just one of those people. I'm really fascinated about learning and information, and just keeping my mind and me filled with information and knowledge and just knowing. I just love to know. I feel like the more I know, the better off I am in life, because the more people I can help, the more I am expanded here, the more reach I have on helping people. That's just how I believe. The more things I can do, the more opportunity I have to help people, because people can come to me about anything, and they're like, you know how to do this, and then I know how to do that, and I can help them. Then that helps me in a way where I'm able to help more people. Like, when I was younger, in my younger 20s, I'm 25 now, but early on, like 18, 19, 20, those early on years, I was jumping job to job, and I wouldn't stay at those jobs for a long period of time, because I would learn it, and once I learned it, I got bored with it. And after I learned all I needed to know about that job and how to do it and how to do everything there, I move around. I move to something else and learn it and do the same. And it was just a process of routine. It was just that I outgrow things quicker than most people. So, yeah, I stuck to one job for a long period of time now, because I wanted to discipline myself to not jump around and see if I can hold on to one job for a long period of time. So sometimes you got to discipline yourself to do things that you normally wouldn't do to make yourself a better person. And sometimes that come by you really wanting it. And you got to really want that change in your life. And with me is I need to always be in a position where I can always learn, grow, and help people. Learn, grow, and help people. Learn, grow, and help people. That is who I am. If I'm learning, if I'm growing, if I'm helping people, that is like, that makes me so happy to know that I am learning. I'm doing all three things I love. I love to learn, I love to grow, I love helping people. And then all the things that I do, those are my passions, yes, of course, but I use my passions to help people. I use my passions to inspire people. I use my passions to heal people. I use my passions to transcend and, help people within and give people a better understanding to who they are and what they feel within themselves, so people can relate. I do things for people in the universe, and it's just empowering to know that I can help people in my own special way, my own special uniqueness. So yes, that is really important. Focus is a really important key factor. Also, writing down the things that you think. So writing down what it is that is in your mind onto paper. That's your blueprint. You know, you could think about things all day, but once you write those things down, then it becomes visualized. It becomes something that you've seen. It becomes more manifested. It becomes more of a factor. You got something you could look over every day, and it's really imperative that you write the things you want down, because it helps you achieve your dreams better. You can mark them off as you go, and it helps you stay real consistent and focused, and have like a deadline to when you want to achieve your dreams and goals, because it helps you accomplish things a little faster. But remember to be adaptable to changes, because sometimes even when we make plans, our goals and dreams don't always be fulfilled. Not right away. It's still a process. So know that you must be adaptable to change always. Don't set high expectations and standards on what you think it should be when a situation or circumstances in your life come up. Accept it for what it is, and not dwell too much on what you want it to be. And that's a lot of times what makes us have a hard time accepting things in our life, because we focus on what we thought it should be, then rather than us focusing on what it really is. And I think it's really important that we work on that as individuals, because that helps us become better. And last but not least, just being the greatest you can be, and doing the things that make you happy. So whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel love, you know, be all that you want in this world. But let it start from within, because we are like universal love. We are the essence of love, and we walk around and we carry that love from the very pores, run out the sweat of what we stand for, and the passion that we live for, and the things that we are. We attract the very thing that is within us. So whatever is within, you attract in your life. So just attract happier things, positive. Be less negative minded and less of a complainer. Someone who's about action, someone who's solution driven, someone who's about making a difference in people's life. And if you're someone who's really looking to make a change in your life, but not only your life, other people's life, it's so many advocates that you can use these days to help other people. It's so many platforms that can help you reach millions and billions of lives each and every day. There's so many people who need help out here, and we should all, figure out what it is that we love and use the things that we love to help other people. So I hope this helped you guys out, and I'm saying peace, love, happiness, and prosperity be unto all. Out.